is an interesting story. I've read nearly the entire library. If you need me, I'll be in the library. no! I'm late for class! Everything you know about this plane. Silence is not the answer. Is unbecoming. I am not defenseless. You're so disruptive. Recommend this book. Not everybody can be one. Is there a deeper meaning to this passage? Curious. I must investigate this hole further. there are more useful texts down on the surface. I've read nearly the entire library.
Hi guys, so I think we just won. We got 7 win in the timeless metagame using basically Deme control. Hi guys, so I just played a metagame challenge for timeless and we won 7 win 7-0 with basically Dimir with a touch of green with 1 bleeding pool as you can see here. So that green is just for playing the exile target creature and you gain 2 life. But you can cast it for black mana as well, so you can either cast this for black or green, and mostly we're going to be using the black, so every now and then we might use green, but it's the 3rd color and we just have 1 green with this one. Mainly we're playing island everywhere so that we can play Mystic Sanctuary here. We're playing 2 of those, so when you have 3 or more other island you can put 1 card from your graveyard on top of your library, so this is quite good. And you can find that using all those fletch land, since it's an island, so you can find that with the fletch land to find island. However, the star is this one, Psychic Fog, the Fog MP, the Dimir, 1 blue and 1 black. You get a 1/2 frog, and then when it deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, you draw a card. So this one, it gives you the card advantage by drawing cards. You can also discard a card to put a 1+1 counter on the Psychic Fog. You can discard as much as you can in your hand, from your hand you can discard, so it can become as huge as 4, 5s and maybe beyond if you're discarding card. And of course you can exile 3 cards from your graveyard. You can gain flying until the end of the turn, so that you can connect with this thing and gain card advantage. And this, you can draw 1 card. It also plays nicely with Tamiyo as well. So this one, 1 blue, you get a flying 0/3, and when it attack, it investigate. The investigate is like a clue. You can sack for 2 mana to draw 1 card, and when you draw your 3rd card in a turn, which include your draw step as well, so that's 1 already every time you draw your draw step, so that's 1, so you just need to draw 2 more. And if you draw your 3rd card, you exile it and then return her to the battlefield, transform into a planeswalker, and there you can +2, so that your opponent creature will get -1 -0, or you can -3 to return target instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. And if it's a green card, add 1 mana of any color, but that we don't have any green instance here or sorcery, so that doesn't matter. But with that, the combo is that if you have Tamiyo and then you play basically Brainstorm here, you draw 3 cards, this one will transform right away. Or like I said, your draw step already won, you might attack, you sack for investigation to draw your 2nd card, and maybe you connect with Psychic Fog to draw your 3rd card. It can be anything like that, or you can just skip that by using Brainstorm to draw 3 card, or play Treasure Cruise right here where you can draw here. So if you have 7 cards in your graveyard, this one only costs 1 blue. But if you can do for less than that as well, if you have 5 cards, then this one you can add 3 mana to play Treasure Cruise. So that's how they have to do. And then Mana Drain also help you, because this one for 2 blue mana, it counter target spell. So this one is better than counter spell, because at the beginning of your next main phase, add the amount of colorless mana to that mana spell value. So this one, if you have 3 mana color, if you counter a 3 mana spell, the next turn, your main phase, you can bring this one from your companion Lurrus to your hand as well for free by using this 3 colorless. But you cannot play anything for this frog because it has no colors. You can play this one for 1 black and use 1 colors for mana drain as well. But the good part is that if you counter someone big, you can use that to play the Treasure Cruise colorless spell right here. The rest you can play so basically you can also take this back. And then Deathrite Shaman can deal with all the graveyard, instant and sorcery. And like I said, if you want to exile a target creature from a graveyard, you need to get this Bleeding Pool, which you can fetch with all the fetch land that you have. And then the rest is counter spell, Spell Snare, Spell Pierce, and Mana Drain are your counter of choice. So Spell Snare, this one counter target with mana value 2. And then you have Stern Scolding here in your sideboard if you want to counter target creature spell with toughness or power 2 or less. So that one you can counter like Psychic Frog, Deathrite Shaman, Ajani, or the Boros Energy, Bowmaster. You know, you can counter anything with Stern Scolding here. It's really nice. Spell Snare, the good thing about Spell Snare, apart from your counting the 2 mana creature, you can also counter the counter spell as well. So that is another great thing. And Spell Pierce with all the control like show and tell and everything. Spell Pierce is very good there. And then Brainstorm, of course, you're playing with Tamiyo. Treasure Cruise, you're playing Tamiyo as well. And then not to mention, remember this one, you can easily do 3 cards apart from using the Brainstorm and Treasure Cruise. Here you draw 1 from the draw step, you draw 1 the Mishra Bauble, which you need to sack on your opponent's turn so that you can draw on your turn. And then you maybe connect with this thing to draw that third. So a lot of ways to draw the third. And remember, you use your Mystic Sanctuary. It has to be the 4th land that comes into play. Doesn't matter which one because it's all island. As you can see, everything is an island that you have, even this one. And you have, remember, you have this tap to do surreal. So if you don't use the mana, use this 2 tap land to surreal 1 and get through your mana, through your library 1 more card. So this is good. You only have 2 of those. If you don't need the mana, you use that. As for the graveyard, this is quite good in a lot of cases. As you can see, you can counter many things in my deck. Thoughtseize is good, but I didn't bring it that much. It's for the all those control and combo deck. And then you have this for the combo as well. And Deafening Silence also for the show and tell. This one, so that they cannot cast show and tell and something after that. And then what I bring a lot in is that in Timeless they use a lot of graveyard. So this Ghost Vacuum and Unlicensed Hearse are, those 2 are come in quite often because as you can see, there's so many things you can use on this one. The escape card, the treasure cruise, the Nether, everything. And then you have this for all the creature matchup so that you can maybe minus X for all creature by using your life. And then Prismatic Ending, this one is for basically all type because it's exile target non-land permanent. So this one is for to catch all if you need that one. And remember to use your Lurrus properly. Anyway, it's a control deck and you try to connect with Psychic Frog to gain you card advantage. And Bowmaster is always the Bowmaster. So thank you for watching. 7-0 Tamiyo control, or Esper actually. It's not Tamiyo, sorry, it's Esper because I'm playing sort of Plowshare here to deal. Of course, if you're gonna pay Tamiyo, you can pay Fatal Push, but I think sort of Plowshare is much better because all those escape card, and then you know you cannot return it with Lurrus the Dream, so that's great. So I think this white is pretty easy. I think it's worth it to play this. So basically I'm playing 4 color, not just 3 color, because I'm also playing green, but the main color is blue black. It's always the first card you want to get, so it's always blue black, and then white, and then green for the shaman. So that's, make sure you play your color right, because we are playing 4 color in a way, but mainly it's Tamiyo. You can get away with blue black. And watch out for Blood Moon, guys. We have only 1 island basic land here to deal with Blood Moon, so watch out on that. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. Goodbye. Thank you.